Hello there fellow commenters. I'm Cookie Animates here. And Cookies is always Cookies. And me joined by Animates of the Cookie from on now, and peeps commenting on Q&A, and Dare questions. And yeah, I know it's been a while since we did our last Q&A, but that's because I had other things to do, but yeah. Who cares, let's get answering your questions. Awesome, let's do it. Alright, so first not last question from the Incredibles and Custom Tyoko Addict WG and Flafto. They ask, do you hate Johnny Test? No, not anymores. Well, back in late 2017, I started hating it because everyone else did, and I also saw some hate art out of him and I found it hilarious. But we lost hate on it in late 2018. Now, on with the next question. Next city is Tails. Yes, Tails don't know, asking. Hate doll version of Tails? We don't really care about that character, it's just a Sonic R character, but creepy stories out of it be creepy. But anyways, on with the next question. Comment is next. Netherball Counter Island, he asks, do you love chocolate? Of course I do, it's a very delicious candy that's super sweet to my tongue, best candy ever, and I use this potion to prevent dogs like me from getting sick from eating chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, whenever Cookies wants to eat some cookies, he drinks the potion first so he doesn't get food poisoning. Chocolate good with potion. The next comment is from my friend, Jake Stout AUTTPADT. He asking, does this the hating of Pinky Linky? I've never really watched it, but the trailer I've seen it, and it's lame and stupid. Cookies love as to Wong, but dislike looks a copy of it. Lame. The main character is also an annoying SpongeBob ripoff. So yeah, I do hate it. Comment next thing now. Next question or comment is from my friend Nate the Great Animates, and he asks two things. We'll just list them as 1 and 2 like we always do. He said of the dead. 1. What's your favorite childhood game? And 2. Fav movie non-boring. 1. It would have to be Mario Kart Wii. I mean, I love that game so much, even in my childhood, and to this day, it's still my favorite Mario Kart game. 2. Me fav non-board movie is. Though we don't knows much, so hard pick. Next question please. User and I misunderstandable says, opinion on 2006 Sonic? We've heard of it, and it looks weird, badly written, long loading, and crappy. This game bad. Cookies each 8 is this. But overhated. We think this overhated. What he is saying is this game is overhated and already bashed on enough. This game not still good. But yeah, it still sucks. Now we move on to more questions. Next we have is MBTA Boston Animator. He says 5 questions. Wow, we'll answer them one at a time like I did before. 12,345 tit WOWZ diet it's so low. First he asks, when did you use a Mac OS? 1. Well, I got one in August of 2017, so that's when I first got one. Me have Mac, num 2. 3 meeting in June of 16. And sadly for 5 and 6, we can't tell you because that's personal. You know, tell PLZ, or block. Now let's move on to the final question. Finals comment is from off fan of web Seagram in UO. He asks, can you make a video called how to get other themes working on Beyond? Knows of no, dear tons of tutorials, we know Mac and one on deck. Cookies is honestly right, we really don't need a tutorial on something like that. I mean, there's other tutorials and everyone's seen them. Why should we make one? Okay, so those are all the questions we have for now. Be sure to comment a question of your own if you have one about us.
And don't you dare think about breaking the rules in the description or else you will be warned and blocked from us.
Cookies, chill out, you are yelling extremely loud. Yeah, right are you? Oh, and speaking of the guidelines, We added a new guideline. Don't ask for our personal information. Me tell you what happen if rule broken by you, so no explan. So yeah, I think that's all we have to do for today. IKR, me gone off camera. Cookie a scatto oh 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 oh